Precision Air Services Plc is a Tanzanian airline based at Julius Nyerere International Airport in Dar es Salaam, with a minihub at Mwanza Airport. In 2013, it had the largest market share of 48.33%. The airline operates scheduled passenger services to Nairobi and airports in Tanzania. History: Precision Air was incorporated in Tanzania in January 1991 as a private airline and started operations in 1993. At first, it operated as a private charter air transport company, but in November 1993 changed to offering scheduled services to serve the growing tourist market. In 2006, Precision Air became the first Tanzanian airline to pass the IATA operational safety audit. Its registration will expire September 22, 2016. In April 2011, the airline became a public company. Corporate affairs. Shareholders. Precision Air was privately owned until 2003, when Kenya Airways acquired a 49% stake, paying $2 million, weeks after its rival South African Airways acquired a 49% stake in Air Tanzania for $20 million. The remaining 51% was retained by Michael Shirima, the founder of the airline. In October 2011, Precision Air floated shares in the airline stock in an initial public offering on the Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, after which Shirima's and Kenya Airways' stakes declined and the new share subscribers own 15.86%. As of March 2013, the major shareholders were Business trends. The trends for the Precision Air Group over recent years are shown below. Because it was a private company until 2011, published figures were not generally available before the initial public offering prospectus of September 12, 2011. The figures for the group are: Precision Air reported in August 2013 that for the year ending March 31, 2013, its maintenance costs increased to 23.6 billion Tanzanian shillings from 11.9 billion for the previous year. The increase was caused primarily by the high cost of maintaining its Boeing 737 fleet. Published reports in June 2013 indicated that Precision Air had encountered substantial financial difficulties, stemming in part from losses incurred while operating flights to and from Johannesburg, South Africa. Those flights ended in September 2012. The Citizen, a Tanzanian newspaper, reported in August 2013 that the airline desperately needed a $32 million bailout package from the Tanzanian government or other non-shareholder sources. The airline's problems increased in 2011 when it received only $7.4 million of the $17.5 million in cash that the airline hoped to receive when first listed on the Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange. Increasing fuel prices, taxes, and levies plus currency fluctuations and the refusal of minority owner Kenya Airways to contribute capital had also hurt the airline. Destinations. As of September 2014, the airline serves the following destinations. Code share agreements. Precision Air has code share agreements with the following airlines: Kenya Airways, LAN Mozambique Airlines, Rwanda Air. Interline agreements. Precision Air has an interline agreement with Qatar Airways, allowing the latter's passengers to connect to other East African destinations such as Arusha and Zanzibar via Julius Nyerere International Airport in Dar es Salaam and Kilimanjaro International Airport. This agreement includes e-ticketing. Precision Air also has interline agreements for baggage and paper ticketing purposes with Alitalia, British Airways, Delta Airlines, TAAG Angola Airlines, Emirates, Ethiopian Airlines, Etihad Airways, Gulf Air, Air Seychelles, Han Air, KLM, Kenya Airways, Swiss International Airlines, Egypt Air, Air Malawi, South African Airways, SN Brussels Airlines, Saudia, LAN Mozambique Airlines, Virgin Atlantic Airlines, Rwanda Air, Oman Air, Heli Air Monaco, and Zambezi Airlines. Fleet. Current fleet. The Precision Air fleet includes the following aircraft. Retired fleet. The company has previously operated the following equipment. Accidents and incidents. According to Aviation Safety Network, as of September 2014, Precision Air has had 4 accidents or incidents. July 26, 1999, Alet L410 UVPE9, tail number 5 hours PAB, made a belly landing at Arusha Airport on a training flight while doing touch and go. The 2 crew and 3 passengers were not injured. November 16, 2004, Alet L410 UVPE20, tail number 5 hours PAC, crash-landed while on a training flight at Kilimanjaro Airport. The 2 pilots, who had not put on their shoulder straps, sustained facial injuries. July 8, 2007, an ATR 72-212, tail number 5 hours PAR, had a runway excursion on landing at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport runway 06. It veered off to the right, went over a ditch, and came to a stop on taxiway F. The nose wheel collapsed. The 4 crew and 62 passengers were not injured. The aircraft was substantially damaged. The probable cause of this accident was power asymmetry during application of reverse thrust on landing. The control levers were jammed in one position. July 10, 2014, an ATR 72-500, tail number 5 hours PWA, was halfway en route to Dar es Salaam from Mwanza during normal cruise when the number 2 engine seized. This necessitated a diversion to Kilimanjaro International Airport. The aircraft touched down normally. However, after selecting ground idle, the aircraft veered to the left side and exited the runway, hitting one of the runway edge lights, and proceeded to roll on the grass field parallel to runway 09 for approximately 180 meters before subsequently regaining the runway. No injuries were reported. On December 13, 2013, an ATR 42-600 made a safe landing at Arusha Airport after its 4 tires deflated upon landing. All 37 passengers and 4 crew were safe. The airline subsequently explained that higher braking forces, necessitated by the aircraft landing with a tailwind, caused the deflations. References. External links: official website, Precision Air sells aircraft and cancels routes to reduce losses.